The first game of the day is between Dettol Daredevils and Sunshine International. After winning the flip of the coin, the skipper of Sunshine has decided to bowl first. He was expecting some assistance from the wicket early on, since this is the first game of the day, and there was moisture in the wicket as well. So after 5, it's 25 for none. The double Ds. Right now, Mustafizur Rahman Oppu into his third over, and he's been able to produce 3 consecutive dots. A little chat between Prayash and Abu Nasser. Well, that's ill-directed. A wayward delivery down the leg side. Prayash Mullik needs to accelerate, because 21 from 26 deliveries is certainly not an ideal score in LMS. That's cut, and that's gonna be a boundary. Perhaps he's heard me. It was outside the off stump. There was touch of room for Prayash, and he has absolutely seized that opportunity of putting the ball away. It was turning it into be a great over for Oppu, but he concedes a boundary. Let's see how does he finish. He would be looking for a better conclusion. Play and a miss. Oh, the finger goes up without even appealing. My words. They were so sure that it's necked. For this reason, no one even appealed. And straight away, the umpire, Raisul Islam Nafiz, raises his credit finger upwards and says, it's out. So the first blood has been drawn. After 6, it's 30 for 1. For the next over, it's going to be Irham Mahabub Imon, the right arm seamer. Just warming up and getting ready for his first over. Since the first blood has been drawn, they'll be hoping to squeeze the batters as much as possible. Meanwhile, the new batter, Arman Salam, has arrived into the middle. Abu Nasser Siddiq hasn't faced many deliveries going run a ball. Outside neck, and that's a boundary. Was not in a full control, however, that gets through the vacant zone and gets to the fence as well for 4 runs. First boundary for Abu Nasser Siddiq. He'll be hoping to add a lot of more to his tally. Certainly, after conceding this boundary, Imon will be under some cosh. makes amendment, just changes the line. Siddiqui just tucks it away and gets himself a single. Just past the outside edge, and that's called wide. All right. Bit of outward movement from Imran Mahbub Imon. Arman went to his back foot, just moved his right leg to the off stick before playing this shot. Looks like he's following that textbook batting grammar, but he could have pulled it away because there is a big gap between backward square leg and the mid wicket. That's a lovely delivery, and yes, once again, it nicks it. The second one falls down for the double Ds. Imon gets a wicket in his very first over. Completely jubilated. Glum faces at the Sunshine dugout as their second wicket falls. Arman just comes and goes. It's 36 for 2. Alright, so it's gonna be a battle between Imons as Imon Mullah arrives to the middle, and he's gonna be facing Imran Mahbub Imon. That's a wide. The second wide of this over. It will be deemed as a legal delivery, and 3 runs will be added to the cards. This is a unique rule of LMS, and this also completes the 7th over, certainly a fruitful one for Sunshine. It's 39 for 2. So all these live actions are coming to you from City Club Cricket Ground. It's Vasundhara Sports City Last Man Stands Dhaka League, powered by ACE and sponsored by T Sports. The first game of the day between Dettol Daredevils and Sunshine International. Last Man Stands, it's a different format for playing cricket. It's highly popular all across the globe among the amateur players. Some different and unique rules have been applied to make this format more interesting. And an enjoyable one. We will keep you updated about the different rules and regulations. 7 overs have been bowled, and the double Ds are 39 for 2. Okay, so change in bowling. It's Raihan Shojib. Had a great last match. Concedes a single in the very first delivery he delivers. Since a couple of wickets have been fallen in a really quick succession, it's going to be important for the double Ds to reconstruct the innings. And Abu Nasser Siddiq and Imon Mullah, they have to build a strong foundation for that. Needs to be circumspect. They can't afford playing any loose shots in this point in time. It's better to go with the singles, just push and nudge. In LMS, you will find the fielders at the edge of the boundary. For this reason, it's always possible to push and rotate the strike. This should be their ploy. Goes down the ground, should be a single only. Oh my goodness! That is a sloppy miss. Absolutely a poor instance of fielding, and that cost 4 runs for Sunshine International. The pressure was on the batters, but if you make mistakes like this, you will be helping your opponent to remove the pressure from themselves. Frustrating one for the fielder, certainly, but he needs to forget this. Otherwise, this can affect the residual of his game. A half-hearted appeal in the meantime from the bowler, Raihan Shojib, denied by the umpire rightfully. When the batting team is under the pump, sometimes the bowlers, they appeal in everything. Even after knowing that it's a clear not out, they appeal to keep the pressure on the batter. Sort of a mind game. And that is played in order to increase the pressure on batter's mind. 8 gone, 46 for 2. Bit of width from Imran Mahbub Imon, considered 9 from his first, and courtesy to those wide deliveries. Till the first 6 overs, the double Ds were going at 6 per over, and after losing the wicket, they have fortunately been able to accelerate a bit. From the last couple of overs, they have been able to collect 16 runs, so going 8 per over now. Took an outside edge. It'll just be a single, but in terms of Imran Mahbub Imon, he has delivered 3 wides in this game so far. Bowled 7 legal deliveries and 3 wides. that is not really a positive sign for someone like him. Has to stick around the chamber, because if he delivers one more wide in this over, that will be adding 3 runs to the scoreboard. Double D's are one short of their team 50. As I was mentioning, the second wide of this over, fourth. Fourth wide for Imon. He's losing his line all of a sudden. Is not persistent in a particular channel, and that's the main problem about his bowling. Single in the last delivery, 9 gone, 7 runs from this over. It's 53 for 2. That's a wide delivery, way down the leg side. So it's been a procession of wides from the bowlers of Sunshine International, and as I previously mentioned, that they're really helping the batters of Dettol Daredevils to remove the pressure from them. Imon was also giving away wides, and now Shoji joins the party. It's a different form of cricket, last man stands, as I was talking about. It's for the amateur players. Started back in 2005 in England, so this is the 20 years anniversary of last man stands cricket. Ooh, just past the outside edge. Everyone got excited. I'm a bit surprised seeing the body language of the fielders of Sunshine International. They could create a huge amount of pressure on the batting side, Dettol Daredevils, so they should have been vocal. They should have tried to put more pressure. In the meantime, the middle stump have been knocked over. It's Abu Nasir Siddiq who's been castled, and he has to depart. It was a quicker delivery from Raihan Shoji into the block hole, and that has completely rattled the middle stump out of the ground. Such a pleasant sight for any bowler to uproot the stumps. As the third wicket goes down, 56 for 3. Dettol Daredevils. So it's Mohammad Jubair Hussain, the new batsman. That's a good delivery from Raihan Shojib. Has found the right channel to bowl at after picking up that wicket, and he'll be brimming with confidence right now. A floaty delivery eventually becomes a low full toss. After 10, it's 56 for 3. Right to the end has been changed. It's Ejaj Mahmood from the other end. So, two new batters in the middle for the double Ds. Nudged away for a single only. From the outside edge. Only a single. So this far, only a couple of runs from this very over. A deft touch. Two fielders are converging. So 3 runs from the 11th over. It's 59 for 3. 11.1 over, 60 for 3, Dettol Daredevils. They're not off to a very good start. Definitely the start that they have intended to have. And Sunshine Internationals, they have won the toss, elected to ball first and executing their plans properly so far. Another single taken. Imon Molla and Jubair Hussain is there in the crease. You're watching Bosundara Sports City Last Man Stands, powered by Ace. We are live from Mirpur City Club ground, and this is the first of the 3 games of the day. Dettol Daredevils versus Sunshine Internationals. Dettol Daredevils losing wickets in regular intervals, no real partnerships. The first partnership was of 30 runs. That's hit away for 4. Good shot from Imon Mullah. It's another boundary to his name. It's very difficult in this version of the game to find the gaps because all the fielders are outside the inner ring, so there is nothing like you can go over the top of anyone for 4. Was looking for a quick single on this occasion. 12 done, 65 for 3. As you can see that Opu, Imon and Raihan Shojib are the wicket takers. So Sunshine Internationals, we know how dominant they are with the ball and with the bat, particularly with the bat. They played their last game in the previous week. The Sapish edged away for a single. Another run added to the scorecard. Aziz Mahmood has been economical so far. That's where we have seen that the pacers have been the wicket takers and the spinners have been economical. It's definitely a must choose bowling pitch and surface. And as we go later in the day, the sun will go up and suddenly the pitch will get drier, will provide much opportunities for the batters. That's in the air. Should land safely. Oh, that was a very difficult one. I thought it was landing safely, but there was nearly a half a chance. Diving to it front is never easy. That was good effort there. You know, whenever a spinner is bowling, third man should come up. At least don't stay at the right edge of the circle, of the boundary line. Yes, that's the bowler suggesting, and he has come 10 meters closer. Guided away towards the same fielder. This time another single taken. $68 for 3. We have got two more matches of the day. One of the matches, electrifying Blues versus the Stadium, and another match is going to be held between Kumilla Vipers and the Super Giants. Hits that flat, hits that hard as well, but straight to long on. You can see all the matches all around the world of LMS, this beautiful version of cricket on YouTube, or you can visit the website www.lastmanstands.com. As I was talking about Sunshine Internationals, they're in a terrific form so far. Goes flat towards deep cow corner for another single. 14 done, 71 for 3. Sunshine Internationals played their last match against Executive Gladiators and they won that match comfortably, chasing down just 134 runs. In this pitch, we haven't seen too many high-scoring games. So for the batters, a score above 130 or 140 can be very challenging for the opposition. Two officials for this game. Are Tanvir Mahmood Shihab and Raisul Islam Nafis. Cut away. Another run added to the scorecard. Now, let's talk about Dettol Daredevils. They have also played one game and they won that game as well against Cricket Magnet, and they in that match scored 161 runs in their 18 overs, not even 20, 18 overs. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh dear, would you believe it? Would you believe it? That's absolutely sloppy. That was coming really slow towards deep square leg. He should have stopped that. But that's absolutely sloppy. It was like a cup of tea, but he couldn't hold on to it. Could have been the just one run. A quick single taken. 77 on the board now. 77 for 3. We got two more deliveries remaining. Aziz Mahmood has been very much economical. He has considered a boundary in this over, but it should have been a 4 although. But only 12 runs in his 2.3 overs. He's got two more deliveries remaining. Some work to be done, but the ball wins the race. Good shot. This time from the bat of Jubair Hossain. A much needed boundary for him. He moves on to 11 of 16 deliveries. He was struggling at the beginning part of his innings, but now he realizes that he really needs to get a move on. The run rate is still below 6 runs per over, so they really need to accelerate the scorecard as you've got one more delivery remaining. Turning out to be a good over for Aziz Mahmood. Already 10 runs of it. Appeal, but not out. 15 overs completed, 81 for 3. Shit.
So as I was saying that Dettol Daredevils, they managed to score 161 on the board in their first innings in the previous match. That was held in the afternoon though at 2 p.m. But this time it's a different hour and their batting is proving to be completely opposite so far. 81 for 3. We've got 15 more deliveries remaining and to be very exact 25 legal deliveries. Down the wicket, gets some connection, another chase to be done using his feet. As I was talking about, the outfield is not quite favorable for the fielders there in the boundary line, so a dive is not applicable in these cases. They won't be able to slide themselves, so using their feet and easy 2 runs taken. Goes big and one bounce into the fence for 4. Imon Molla is pressing the acceleration button and really hitting the gas and getting some acceleration for his team. 29 of 18 deliveries, 87 on the board now. That's a great shot right in the gap of those 2 fielders. We can see there is a huge gap between deep cow corner and fine leg. There is no deep square leg. He can go for a sweep shot. No, he went straight to the fielder at deep fine leg for another single. Good shot, but straight to the man. So both of the batters are really trying to get themselves moving as we reach to the end of this innings. Rahan Shojib is also bowling nice. 2.4 overs, 1 for 17 so far. Good enough. He has also picked up a wicket. Down the wicket, and what a big shot that is! Straight to the side screen for a maximum. Turning out to be another productive over for Dettol Daredevils. And Imon Molla is on fire. 16 overs completed, 95 for 3.
After 16, it's 95 for 3. The double Ds are trying to get a move on. The pitch is still assisting to the batters, but that's chipped up. Should be taken. It is taken. Straight down the throat. And the fielder snaffles one of the easiest grabs of his career. Jubair Hussain has to depart after playing a horrible knock. 12 from 20. This is not what his team was demanding. The fourth one falls down for the double Ds. It's 95 for 4. So Asif Joshim Sani gets his first wicket. 4 wickets have been shared by 4 bowlers. That's a wide down the leg side. The first wicket was taken by Oppu, and right after that, Imon joined the party. And after 3 overs, in the 10th, Shojib struck. So it's a wicket after more than 6 overs. A partnership was building, but that was not turning out to be something effective. But this pitch, as we were talking about, is getting slow because this is going to be, in fact, this is the 4th game. '97 for 4. Second bite of this over, and it will cost 3 runs. It's a unique rule of last man stands cricket. 3 runs from the second bite of any over, apart from the last. That's a good delivery. Right into the block hole. Nothing much to do for someone like Imon Mullah. Just sticks it out and gets off the strike. So the single completes the over. After 17, it's 1-1 for 4, and the team 100 has come up for the double Ds. That's going to be 4. Not a cracking stroke from the inside part of the bat. Nonetheless, it runs all the way and reaches the boundary. Certainly a welcome boundary for Dettol Daredevils. They were really striving for this. Imon Mullah is playing a heck of an innings here at City Club Cricket Ground. 44 from 23, and if he scores 6 more runs, he has to depart. Well, the procession of wides continue for Imran Mahabub Imon. That's his 5th wide of his spell, and this is turning out to be ominous for him. Drags it away, but straight to the fielder. That's a wide. 3 more runs will be added to the card. So 2 wides per every over. Imran Mahbub Imon, what are you doing? Please be persistent on the channel. Your skipper must be grumpy with these activities of yours. He thinks he got the man, but no one else. And that was not near to the outside edge as well. Not quite sure. Why was he thinking that? That's a full toss, which kept really low, results in a single. 18 gone, it's 1-1-1 for 4. So this is how the bowling card looks like. 1 wicket for every wicket taker. Oppo, Imon, Shoji and Sunny. Prayash Malik scored 25 from 27. Ajmain Salam, in fact Arman Salam, departed scoring 1 from 2. Just came and departed. Abu Nasser didn't really have a very good outing with the bat in hand. But Imad Molla is the one who is really fighting hard for the sake of his team. 46 from 25. Told him, cleans him up. This time around it's G2, and for the second time a stump has been uprooted out of the ground. Mustafizur Rahman Oppo will be remembering this for a long time, as this is such a pleasant sight for any fast bowler to uproot the stump and clean a batter up. That's number 2 for the lad, and he'll be absolutely over the moon. As the 5th one falls down for the double Ds, it's 111 for 5. A sweet little curve after pitching. It moved outward away from the batter. So it's Johirul Islam Shujan, the new man in. Doesn't look to be really comfortable. Without moving his feet, he's trying to play shots. That was not also a convincing looking stroke. It took the outside neck and ran down to the deep third. So it's turning out to be an auspicious over, that can be said. Apart from that single, Oppo has bowled really well. Chipped up, won't be carried. The bowling has been decent, but the fielding is absolutely terrible for Sunshine International. They should have done much better, missed so many chances and leaked so many runs as well. At least 10 to 15 runs in ground fielding. 19 gone, it's 113 for 5. Once again a wide. The ultimate over. Advance down the pitch, and that is a lovely shot to pierce the offside field. A majestic way to bring up his 50 for Imon Molla. This has been a gem of an innings for his team. The solitary fighter who's fought throughout the innings and raising his bat for the photographer. Sort of an innings he'll love to remember for a long time. You might be wondering that why is he leaving? Is he out? No, he isn't. This is a rule of last man stands cricket. A batter cannot bat after hitting a 50 unless all the other batters of his team are out. So for this reason, Imon has departed and Shafiqul Alam has arrived to the middle. Full toss, and fortunately he gets it over the head of the keeper, which is running away to the boundary. Now the question is, was that a no ball? It was, yes it was. It was above the waist height, and the umpire calls it a no ball, so it will be a free hit for Shafiqul Alam. Let's see, can he take the full toll of it? No, he can't step down the pitch, but seeing that, Imran Mahbub Imon has dragged the length back, and Shafiqul Alam couldn't really connect. Once again a miss, not getting to the pitch of the delivery. Shafiqul, he's swinging at everything. Doesn't really matter where the ball is. He's swinging literally blindly. So a single. After a couple of deliveries, it's 124 for 5. This can be a decent total to fight for the bowlers of Sunshine. Drags it away to the onside. They'll be looking for a couple. They're coming back for it. Will this be a run out? No, the throw is not good enough. It was rather a lazy throw from the fielder, and that really has allowed the batters to take that extra run. 126 on the board for the double Ds. And Sunshine International will have to chase 127 for winning this game. We're going to a short break. We'll be back soon. Stay with us.
Hello there, welcome back, folks. This is the first of the three games of the day. It's Dettol Daredevils versus Sunshine Internationals. Having won the toss, Sunshine Internationals decided to have a ball first, and they have been terrific throughout the entire innings. Despite some catch drops, they bowled brilliantly and certainly restricted Dettol Daredevils to 126 for 5. So, in order to win this match, they need to chase down 127. It's a very straightforward total in a 20 over game, so should not be a very big deal. If you look into the batting scorecard of the first innings, it was only Imon Mullah who has played a really one-man army knock of 52 of just 29 deliveries. Prayash Mullik and Abu Nasser were the openers. They had a good start, a 30-run partnership, but none of them go to the momentum. None of them found the momentum throughout the entire innings. Prayash Mullik managed to score 25 of 27 deliveries, not the ideal of starts. Abu Nasser managed to score 19. So the players and the umpires, they're in the middle. We are all set for the start of the second innings. It's gonna be Rahan Shojib, one of the successful bowlers, and Moinuddin Hassan Masood in the crease. Johurul Islam Sujon is there with the ball. The power play is on, although they are not maintaining the rules of the power play. Here we go. Ooh, some aggression straight away, but misses that one completely. His intentions are clear. He's trying to take on the bowler from the very first delivery. Watch out for this pitch. It's not that batting friendly. Some dead grasses there on the pitch. Definitely it's gonna produce uneven bounce to the wicket keeper. White ball on this occasion. Well stopped by the keeper. Two officials for this game are Raisul Islam Nafis and Omar Farooq Russell. Oh, top edge! Who's under it? No one. It landed safely in the end. It was quite far away from both of the wicketkeeper and the bowler. So, it's Rahan Shujib. He survives. Masood gets himself off the mark in the very first delivery. There is a chase, and the ball wins the race. Good shot. 4 from the first delivery. He finds the gap with precision, and excellent from him. 6 without loss. Nothing wrong with the delivery. It was a good length delivery. He punches that off the back foot and finds the gap. Never easy in this version of the game to find the gap. Makes some room. Wanted to play another one, but that was way outside the off stump. A wide signaled. Driven away. Another chase coming up, but they're going to get only a single. So first over comes to a close. 10 without loss. Good feeling there in the deep. It's Imon Mullah, the star batter in the first innings. He has been introduced to deliver the very second over. Just a single taken. I reckon there should have been a couple of runs because the fielder took some time to collect the ball. That's well bowled. Down the leg side, wide signaled. Second wide of the match. Remember, you are not defending a very big total, so you cannot afford to give away these free runs. Already 10 runs on the board after the end of the first over, and 2 runs of this over so far. Well bowled once again. He's beaten the batter twice in this over. Goes big, catches the call. Won't be an easy one. That's a very well judged catch. A nice sharp running catch taken, and a very important breakthrough for Dettol Daredevils. Sunshine Internationals lose their first, and it's Raihan Shojib who has to walk back to the pavilion. He must be disappointed to himself. No timing at all on this occasion. And that was never an easy catch. Running to his front. So a much needed early breakthrough. And Imon Mullah strikes for Dettol Daredevils. He's promising to be a very impactful cricketer. New batter comes into the crease. It's Asif Joshim Sani. Once again, very well bowled. Appeal from the umpire, but appeal from the wicketkeeper. After 2, it's 12 for 1. New bowler introduced straight away, and it seems like if you bowl outside the off stump, it's the ideal length for any bowler. It's definitely very difficult for the batters to reach out any deliveries outside the off stump, because in last man stance we don't usually see the batters using their trigger movements so much. So if you bowl outside the off stump, you can beat the batter with the pace. Jubair is the new bowler introduced. That's edged away, and that's gonna run away for 4. That was an intentional shot. He knew exactly where the fielders are. The third man was very wide in a squarish position, and another welcome boundary from the bat of Moinuddin Hassan Masood. Good shot once again, but straight to the fielder on this occasion. Dettol Daredevils, they need to get a couple of more wickets perhaps to come back into this game. They're bowling well at this moment. They've got the all-important wicket. The very first wicket can definitely put the batters on the back foot. That's way outside the off stump. Should be a wide. It is a wide. Raisul Islam Nafis, the umpire, extended his arms. Six runs of this over so far. Last ball of this over coming up. That's very well bowled. Beaten by pace once again. There, Ashif Josim Sani is still struggling in the crease. 18 for 1. You're watching Boshundara Sports City, Last Man Stands, powered by Ace. The pitch is quite a bit favorable for the bowlers. As the sun is up, it might dry down and slow down even more. Can sometimes even be helpful for the batters on some occasions. Particularly the outfield is fast enough. And in the edge of the boundary line, there is not enough grass for the fielders to put a dive. Imon Mullah, the star of the show so far, comes back into the attack. 1 for 2 in his first over. He's leading from the front for his team. He's got a lot more responsibilities to take his team home at this moment. That's very well bowled. Not too much pace, but was fast enough to beat the batter. Wanted to pull that one, but again, no timing at all. There was no rotation of his back foot. Sometimes if you want to pull the ball away, yes, his front leg was in the air, but you have to swivel around in order to successfully play this shot. Similar type of shot. This time he gets the connection right. Swivels around, a single taken. Only one boundary in this innings so far. Edged, and oh, what a delivery that is. Extra bounce. That was risky. Almost hit the glove. And if the ball hits the glove, it's gonna be nasty. It's gonna hurt you. Extra bounce are often very impactful for the bowler. 4 overs done, 20 for 1. Last man stands is a new way of playing cricket, a very extraordinary form of playing cricket. Almost everyone among us who love playing cricket can relate with the rules. Resonating the rules of the local cricketing rules. Here, this is an 8 pairs per side game, and only 5 balls is included in 1 over. Driven away for a single. This form of game has gained much popularity. Nowadays, it has been played across more than 25 countries and in more than 100 venues across the world. AB de Villiers is the brand ambassador of this event. That's well played, very well played. How well was the timing? Moinuddin Hassan Masood, he's in a fine touch right from the start of this innings. He moves on to 15 of 9 deliveries. Correction, the scoreboard is updated now. He is on 19 of 10 deliveries and suddenly batting at a strike rate of almost 200. He needs to be there in the crease, chasing a small target, yes. He was almost going for a similar type of shot, was asking for a wide, but that was just inside the line. Well bowled. Ultimate delivery of this over coming up. Full toss. 2 is the call. Yes, they're coming back for 2. Should be a comfortable one. It is a comfortable one. 8 runs of this over. After 5, it's 28 for 1.
So after 5 overs, it's 28 for 1. Sunshine International, they are almost close to 6 per over. And after 5 overs, Dettol Daredevils were 25 for 5, 25 for none, in fact. So they're ahead, that can be said. Although they have lost a wicket, the Double Ds didn't lose any wicket within the 5 overs. So Imon Mullah has picked up a wicket into his 3rd over and he has bowled really well. Only 4 runs from his first couple of overs. That's a cracking stroke, but straight into the hands and the fielder drops it out. My goodness. This could be the second one of the game. And the second one for Imon Mullah as well. He can't believe. It was not even a very difficult chance. He didn't even have to move even an inch. It was straight down the throat. But he drops it down and gives Arif Joshim Sani a life. Well, a bumper. All of a sudden it bumped up and surprised the batter. So there's something in the pitch, especially for the faster bowlers. And as I was mentioning, 3 games were played in the very same pitch yesterday. So for this continuous games, there will be an impact on the pitch and this might get a bit slower. For this reason, in the first day we saw the average score to be around 130 to 140, but now this may go down a little bit. Cut away in between two fielders, and that one races off. Boundary to close the sixth. Eight runs from it. It's 36 for 1. So this is how the bowling card looks like. Shujon has been the most expensive bowler, given 10 runs per over. In fact, bowled only 1 over. Just about to deliver his second. Just getting the field right. Placing his fielders at the right direction. It will be so important for him to make a comeback. Has to hit the right line and length. Steered for a single. Last man stands. Speaking about this format, it's a global amateur cricket tournament, and it's specially for the amateur players. It started back in 2005 in England, and this is the 20 years anniversary of LMS cricket. There will be a world champs on occasion of celebrating the 2 decades of last man stands cricket. Some different rules are also there. Edged away, and that's gonna race to the fence for 4 runs. Streaky but effective for Asif Joshim Sani. After receiving that life, this is his first boundary. He was not looking to be in a good nick, was Sunny, but this boundary should uplift his morale. $85 to get from the last 67, and perhaps it will be a difficult task for Sunshine if they go like this, because this pitch is still offering something to the bowlers, and if the bowlers of the double Ds can take the advantage, then it's going to be an uphill task for the Sunshine batters. Anyways, the 7 over is done. After 7, it's 4 for 1. From the Sunshine lineup, someone has to play an Imon Molla kind of an innings. Scored 52 from 29, Didimon, and he was the chief architect behind the innings that the double Ds posted, behind the total that the double Ds posted. Moinuddin Hassan Masood is going in great guns. Let's see whether he can be the Imon Mullah for the Sunshine side. Short, pulled, in the gap. 4. Easy as you like. Absolutely easy pickings for someone like Masood. You just can't offer him a short delivery, keeping this much vacant zone at cow corner at mid wicket. He did what he was needed to do and gets himself 4 runs. A big wide. And this is what pressure does to you. Right after conceding a boundary, if you are under pressure due to that, wide deliveries like this may come from a bowler. Interesting ploy. He's coming from round the wicket. No, no, no. This angle is not working in his favor. He should go back to the regular angle, which is over the wicket. Well, he's persisting with this angle. Let's see what's his next plan is. That's driven down the ground. Will be a single only. In fact, the 50 has come up for Sunshine International with that boundary from Masood. With this single, Masood moves to 37. Play and a miss. Has pushed the length up. Shofiqul Alam and produced a dot delivery. Once again, the same one. Where was this delivery? This is the one which is turning out to be the key one for Shofiq. Anyways, 9 runs from this Shofiq over. 8 gone, 53 for 1. So change in bowling, it's Prayash Mollik. Didn't really have a very good outing with the bat in hand. 25 from 27. Let's see whether he can compensate that with the ball in hand. Play and a miss. Nearly got a wicket, did Prayash. It was outside the off stump. Sunny was looking to drag it into the onside and play a big hoik, but he missed it completely. A swivel, and it's been cut off by the fielder. So it will be interesting to see this partnership growing, because Masood can only score 12 more runs. So if he stays to the middle, then Sunny is the one who needs to take the charge and hit some big shots. That's the only way to keep this partnership for a long time in the crease. Otherwise, if Masood gets going, he has to depart as per the rule of LMS. That's down the leg. And once again, called wide. Oh, shot. It's out of here. The biggest of the day this far. And it had wings on it to fly all the way for 6. A grand way to complete the ninth. 10 runs from the ninth over. It's 63 for 1. Prayash Mullik was expensive in his first over. Slapped through the cap. 4. Easy pickings for someone like Masood, and he's inching closer to his 50. Anything short, Masood is gonna pounce into that. Completely a wrong judgment from Shafiqul Alam. This should be taken. No, doesn't reach to the fielder. For a moment I thought it's gonna reach. And the fielder didn't even run for it. He was just standing at the edge and letting the ball come. That's a cracking stroke. Straight down the ground. 4 runs in result for Sunny. And he's making the best use of his life. Picked up in the gap. 4 more. Back-to-back boundaries for Sunny. Shafiqul Alam is proving to be expensive. Second boundary in this over. 13 runs already. Still a delivery to go. Ends with a dot. Expensive over from Shafiqul Alam comes to a close. He should not be happy with his bowling. After 10, it's 76 for 1. 51 to get from the last 50.
Thanks, Alif. What a partnership coming up. 64 runs partnership. And the scoreboard is keeping on moving. It's accelerating really fast. The players are taking a break. We are halfway through the innings. The bowling should also be changed. And in the meantime, let's appreciate the way they are batting. After 5 overs, the score was 28 for 1. And the last 5 overs, they managed to score 48 runs. With a steady run rate of over 9 runs per over, it's looking pretty much straightforward. Moinuddin Hassan Masood was in rhythm right from the start of his innings. He's playing a terrific knock, 44 of 25 deliveries so far. He can score 6 more runs before he retires, as per the rules of LMS. Asif Joshim Sani is alongside him, also contributing in this partnership. He was struggling at the initial part of his innings. He was looking for big shots for several times, but he missed out on a couple of them. But in the last couple of overs, he's also batting with great rhythm. He has played a wonderful shot which was hammered away over deep mid wicket for a maximum. Just to remind you that Asif Joshim Sani, he was dropped. He was dropped, which wasn't the most easiest of catches, but that should have been taken, definitely. And whenever you are chasing, you are defending a low total, you need to grab every single chance, every single half chances. It's pretty much under the hands of Sunshine Internationals. They must be looking forward to snatch their second victory in this tournament. They have won one match already so far. Yep, the bowling edge is changed and we can see some fielding changes are being made. Last over was a very expensive over. 13 runs came from the last over. So the scoreboard is keeping on moving. It's Prayash Mullik, the opener of Dettol Daredevils, comes back into the attack. 1 over 10 runs. Down the pitch, goes straight down the ground for a single. Does Moinuddin Hassan Masood. He moves on to 45 of 26 deliveries. Just 5 runs short of his beautiful half century. Only 50 runs required of 49 deliveries. Should be very much straightforward. No pressure at all. And Dettol Daredevils, if they want to come back into this game, they should pick up 1 or 2 more wickets to finally see themselves coming back into this match. Fine leg, deep mid wicket and long on in position. Cut away for a single. Asif Joshim Sani, he's looking very comfortable in the crease as well. He was also one of the wicket takers. Dealing with singles in this over. Cut away, that's gonna run away for 4. Yes, it does. What a way to get to your half century. 50 of 28 deliveries. A very well compiled half century and a very important one as well. 50 of just 28 balls. Now, as per the rules of LMS, he has to retire. There is going to be a new batter in the crease now. And probably something good also for the Dettol Daredevils. Anyways, 84 for 1 after 11 overs. Ruslan Hussain is the new batter in the crease now. He's going to face his first delivery. I beg your pardon, Ruslan Hussain was off strike and now he's going to face his first delivery as Asif Joshim Sani gave him the strike. Jobair Hussain comes back into the attack. It was another eventful over, the last over. 8 runs coming off the last over. Cut away. That's good shot to get himself off the mark. Just a single though. Ruslan Hussain. Yesterday we had three games. First game was between Linus Sports Club and 96ers. Linus Sports Club managed to score 147 for the loss of 6 wickets. 96ers made it look very easy. They chased the score down in just 16.3 overs for the loss of just 2 wickets. The second match yesterday was held between Mavi Limited against AWCC, I mean Weekend Cricket Club, and it was a very low scoring game. Mavi Limited only managed to score 118 for 8. They were all out for 118 in their 19.3 overs, and AWCC chased that one comfortably, 119 for 4. And the third match was held between Friends United and Dhaka Snipers. Dhaka Snipers won that match with ease and comfort, chasing down 116 for the loss of just 1 wicket in 13.2 overs. And that's what concludes that this pitch and the condition that doesn't offer a high scoring game. The highest score yesterday was 146. So compared to that, 126 is also a very average score. 88 for 1. Additionally, folks, batting second has been very much efficient for any team. If you bat second, you have got a high chance of winning. Yes, you are going to restrict the batting side to a very low total, which is pretty much reachable. Then you just have to do is bat with planning, because you know what you have to get, so no pressure. Prayash Mulli comes back into the attack. It's his third over. That's running down fine. First single. We have seen 2 half centuries. Imon Molla scored 52 of 29 deliveries. In this innings, Masood managed to score 50 of 28. Inside edge, that's running down. The keeper will chase that. In the meantime, they have picked up a single. It's runnable now. 37 required of 37 balls. It's gonna be Ruslan Hussain who will be on striker now. Appeal, but that's missing leg stump. Second match of the day is going to be between Electrifying Blues against the Stadium. And the third match of the day is going to be held between Kumila Vipers and Super Giants, here in the same venue. So it's going to be a very entertaining cricketing day. Stay tuned with us till the end. 13 overs completed. A good over, I must say. Only 2 runs coming of it. 90 for 1. Jobar comes back into the attack. 3 overs done for 18. Hit towards deep mid wicket for a single. Asif Joshim is also looking good. 35 of 29 deliveries, 15 runs short of his half century. He must be eyeing to reach his 50 as well. Bowler chased it down, another single at it. After 13 overs, Dettol Daredevils, they were only 68 for 3, so we can see a clear difference in the scorecard. Sunshine Internationals, after 13 overs, they managed to score 90 for 1. One more delivery remaining in this over. That's gonna be a wide. It is a wide. You gotta reball that one. Go straight. Straight as an arrow for a biggie. Wow, what a shot that is. This time from the bat of Ruslan Hossain. It was right on the hitting arc. So a 6 to finish off the 14th over. Good over again for Sunshine. 100 comes up for them as well. 100 for 1. Just 27 to get now. Catches the call, but that's gonna land safe. Both of the batters are looking quite comfortable at this stage. Sunny is on 37. Another single added to the scoreboard. Sunny requires 13 runs to get to his 50, and Sunshine require 25 more runs for the win. Sunny goes big and gets plenty of it. 6 more runs. What a shot that is. Played with pure confidence. He's looking very good at this stage. 43 of 32 deliveries. He was struggling at the beginning of the innings, but now he's looking pretty much well settled. Goes again. And that's gone for a 6 again. That was a difficult chance for the fielder in the deep. Would have been a blinder if he could take that one. Goes over the head of the fielder for another maximum. 2 sixes, back-to-back sixes to finish off this over. After 15, it's 114 for 1. Only 1 run short of his half century now does Asif Joshim Sani. 15 overs done, 114 for 1. And there's going to be a change in the commentary box.